Good morning. Imagine this, just 60 seconds, one single minute, is all it takes to decide how your entire day will go. Think about that for a second. 1 minute that can mean the difference between starting your day stressed and chaotic, or stepping into it powerful and focused. It almost sounds too good to be true, right? But here's the exciting part. There really is a simple 1-minute morning hack that has transformed the lives of countless people, and by the end of this video, you will not only know what it is, but you also learn how it works, the science behind it, and hear real stories of people who have used it to change their lives. Stick with me until the end, because the result you'll see is not just a better morning routine, it's a better version of yourself. Why mornings matter. The way we start our mornings sets the tone for the rest of our day. Behavioral researchers have shown that our mindset in the first few minutes after waking often carries through into the hours that follow. If you start your day in a rush, checking notifications, scrolling through emails or social media, your brain is instantly thrown into reactive mode. That means you spend the rest of the day responding, reacting, and catching up. On the other hand, when you begin with intention, your brain switches into proactive mode, which allows you to take charge instead of being dragged around by circumstances. Let me give you an example. Sarah, a friend of mine who worked in a busy corporate office, used to wake up and immediately scroll through her work emails. Within minutes, she was anxious, tense, and already stressed before even leaving her bed. Her entire day felt heavy. But when she tried this 1-minute hack, her morning slowly transformed. She felt calmer and more prepared, and that calmness carried into her meetings and workday. The hack revealed. So, what is this hack that takes only 60 seconds? It's a simple practice of gratitude and visualization. As soon as you wake up, before the noise of the world creeps in, you take 3 deep breaths. For the first 30 seconds, you focus on one thing you're truly grateful for. It doesn't have to be something grand. It could be your health, your family, or even something small like the warmth of your blanket, or the smell of coffee brewing in the kitchen. The key is to really feel that gratitude. Then, for the next 30 seconds, you visualize one positive outcome for your day. It might be speaking confidently in a meeting, enjoying a productive workout, or simply staying calm in a situation that usually stresses you out. In just 1 minute, you've primed your brain to focus on what's good and what's possible, rather than letting it drift into fear or negativity. The science behind it. This practice works because it combines 2 powerful psychological tools. Gratitude has been proven to lower cortisol, the stress hormone, and to shift the brain's focus from problems to strengths. Visualization, on the other hand, activates the same neural pathways as actually performing the task, which is why so many athletes and performers swear by it. Take Michael Phelps, for example, the Olympic swimmer. Every morning, he didn't just practice in the pool, he practiced in his mind. He visualized the feel of the water, the perfect turns, even the sound of the crowd. By the time he was in competition, his brain had already rehearsed success thousands of times. That's exactly how this 1-minute hack works. You give your brain a target, and it begins to work toward it. Why we fail without it. Most people begin their mornings on autopilot. They hear the alarm, reach for the phone, scroll, and immediately let the world dictate their thoughts. Psychology calls this the default mode, and when you stay stuck in it, you lose control over your day before it even begins. This hack breaks that autopilot cycle. It forces you to pause, take ownership, and step into the driver's seat of your mind. I once spoke with John, a university student who always felt behind on his work. He would wake up late, rush to class, and carry that stress all day. But when he tried this hack, even on mornings when he woke up late, he noticed a shift. Instead of beginning with panic, he began with gratitude. That small shift kept him calm, which actually made him more productive. How to apply it now? You might be wondering how to actually make this hack stick in your life. The first step is to remove distractions. Put your phone on airplane mode before you go to sleep so that it's not the first thing you reach for in the morning. The second step is to create a visual reminder. A sticky note on your nightstand with the words 1 minute equals my power can be enough to trigger the habit. The third step is simply to do it. Sit up, breathe, feel grateful, visualize. And here's the best part, even if you forget in the first few minutes after waking, you can still reset at any point during your morning. The hack is flexible. A teacher I know started practicing it before stepping into her classroom each day. Her gratitude was for her students, and her visualization was seeing herself walking into class with energy and patience. Within a few weeks, her students themselves noticed how much more enthusiastic she seemed. Long-term benefits over time. This tiny practice has huge benefits. It strengthens emotional regulation so that you respond more calmly to challenges. It improves productivity because you begin in a proactive state. It builds resilience, teaching your mind to search for positives instead of negatives. And it even improves relationships because gratitude has a ripple effect. You start treating others with more patience and kindness. I once spoke with a father of two who used this hack. At first, he thought it was silly, but after a month, he said it completely changed the way he interacted with his kids. Instead of rushing through mornings and snapping at them, he found himself more present, more patient, and more connected. That's the power of 60 intentional seconds. So here's the truth: you don't need a complicated hour-long morning routine to transform your life. You don't need 10 steps or endless rituals. All you need is 1 intentional minute, 30 seconds of gratitude and 30 seconds of visualization. It may sound small, but over weeks and months, it compounds into a powerful shift in the way you think and live. Tomorrow morning, before you touch your phone, before you rush into the day, give yourself that 1 minute. Ask yourself what you're grateful for, and imagine one positive outcome for the day ahead. That's it, just 60 seconds to create a morning and a life filled with focus, calmness, and energy. Try it tomorrow, and let me know in the comments what changes you notice. And if you want more life hacks like this, make sure you subscribe, because in the next video I'll share a 30-second reset technique that destroys procrastination instantly. Trust me, you won't want to miss that.